Hey y'all, hey, what's happening? If you're new to my channel, my name is Tasha Marie TMR. How you doing, baby? Alright, if this is your first time here and you have not yet subscribed, please do so at this moment. And if you've been watching me for a while and you realizing, dang, I keep missing all of Tasha Marie TMR's videos. Well, girl, go on, click that notification bell. Make sure you click that top option, which is all, so therefore you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And if you've been watching me for a while and you're still like, sis, go on, hit that subscribe button. You know you love me. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Hey you guys, welcome back to Tasha Marie TMR. Today we're going to do another reaction video to a story that's happened in one of our communities. Shout out to the subscriber who sent me the story. I thank you for that. You guys, this story is coming from the Dayton Daily News. This incident happened in Dayton, Ohio last week at a Dollar General store. A Dollar General store was robbed by a man and he was subsequently killed by the Dollar General store clerk. Investigators said that they are reviewing evidence but did not take into custody a Dollar General clerk who shot and killed an armed Dayton man attempting to rob the store Wednesday night with workers and customers inside. Experts said it is legal for the clerk to carry a gun if it is allowed by the employer and if the individual carrying the weapon isn't prohibited from doing so. So the store clerk had a gun on him. So when the man that came in to rob the store, once he pointed the gun at the clerk, he was then shot by the clerk. The shooting happened about 6:20 p.m. at the store at 2228 North Gettysburg Avenue. Quote, the store clerk said, "I just had somebody try to attempt and rob me over here at Dollar General on Gettysburg," the 911 caller said. He came in with a firearm, threatened to take money out the drawer, pointed a gun at me and my staff members. He pointed a gun at me. I had a firearm on me. I pulled my firearm and I shot him in self-defense. Roosevelt Rapley, 23 years old, which was the man that attempted to rob the Dollar General store of Dayton, Ohio, died around 6:27 p.m. Wednesday, according to Montgomery County Coroner Kent Harrisberger. Rapley does have prior history with police, according to Dayton Police Lieutenant Jason Hall, involving pending weapons charges and possible involvement in other commercial robberies in the area, including the recent robbery of a Dollar General on Main Street. I will go ahead now and insert the clip of the news story in Dayton, Ohio.
Who fired a gunshot, inside of a Dollar General store during a robbery. Dayton police say the store clerk shot the armed man who walked into the store demanding money. This happened at the store on Gettysburg Avenue at Kings Highway. Dayton police say after the clerk shot the robber, the suspect then walked out and collapsed in front of the business. We're told there were several customers in the store at the time of the shooting. News Center 7 reached out to Dollar General to ask about their gun policies.
I have no idea what their store policies are. I'm sure the detectives will ask that question. The Dollar General stores have been, have been hit hard these summer months. But I would have to pull up all the stats to look at to see if there's an uptick.
Police say this same store has been robbed 4 times already this year. Dollar General did release a statement that reads in part, "At Dollar General, the safety of our customers and employees is a priority. In line with that commitment, we employ a number of safety and security procedures to prevent, deter, and if necessary, respond to criminal activity in our stores," end quote. Company leaders say they are working with police on this and will not comment on employee.
The story continues to read that Hall on Thursday afternoon said that the investigation so far had produced witnesses who saw the suspect enter the store, brandish a handgun, and demand money from the cash register. Quote, an armed employee was then engaged with the individual attempting to rob the store, Hall said. The shooting occurred inside the structure and the individual fled outside. Hall also explained that there is a lot of evidence that police are looking at from the scene, including video from the store and shell casings that ultimately will reveal much about the case. Police and store officials declined to release the video. Hall said police will present everything to prosecutors for review. Dollar General officials said they have several measures to protect the safety of employees and customers. However, they stopped short of saying if employees are allowed to carry firearms, according to a statement obtained by the news outlet. I will also insert a clip, you guys, of the siblings of Mr. Rapley when they arrived to the scene.
These siblings are furious. Their brother, who police say was an armed robber, was gunned down by a store clerk. The pair acknowledges that he was wrong for Roosevelt Rapley to try and rob the Dollar General on North Gettysburg Avenue, but they say the clerk shouldn't have had a gun at work. Rochelle and Juwan Rapley say their younger brother, Roosevelt Rapley, was the second of 10 siblings killed by gunfire.
I still don't believe it. Like, at the end of the day, I don't believe my brother is dead. It ain't kicked in yet.
And they're furious about how it happened.
At the end of the day, that's not right.
Police say a Dollar General clerk shot and killed 23-year-old Roosevelt, who showed a gun and demanded cash Wednesday.
Witnesses indicated that the weapon was brandished and pointed at employees.
The siblings recognize their brother's wrongdoing.
He got some responsibility, but not all.
But they say that still doesn't warrant the clerk's actions.
Right and wrong is wrong. That was wrong for that clerk to shoot my brother in the chest. Yes, he's robbing y'all. Oh, well. Call the police. That's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all not supposed to take matters in your own hands. If that's the case, I'll take matters in my own hands.
And all you guys, my reaction to this is, Dollar Generals and Family Dollars get robbed a lot. Okay, they said this particular Dollar General this year alone has already been robbed 4 times. There was also another robbery like a week before this, and they believe that the man in this incident who robbed the store was involved. Now, I will say this, most jobs I've had, it's in the store policy that you are not allowed to have weapons on the premises. Even if you're licensed to carry a weapon, you're not allowed to bring a weapon to your job. Now, understanding what happens in a lot of the Dollar General in the urban areas that get robbed a lot, I can understand people being on defense. But what I would encourage Dollar General to do is to have security in their stores. Yes, it can be costly additional amount, but at the end of the day, you have to protect your employees and your customers. And knowing that a lot of, especially this one being robbed 4 different times. Now, I do understand that the siblings are upset because their loved one is deceased. But at the end of the day, had he not walked in that store brandishing a handgun, and if he was simply in there to rob, then he would have robbed and walked out the door. He probably would still be living because the gun was drawn on him because he drew a gun on someone else. Not knowing, like you walk in there with a gun in your hand and you're pointing at somebody. I mean, we all know guns are meant to be shot. So obviously that was your intentions when you walked in there with a gun. It's unfortunate that he died, but he should have known better to walk into the establishment, not only to rob it, but then to rob it by gun. So, like I said, it's a sad story. I mean, I know the person who shot, the store clerk who shot this man has to live with a murder on his hands for the rest of his life. But clearly he was defending himself because he wasn't in the wrong. He was in there doing his job. I mean, is he to be at fault because he came to work and do what he's paid to do? I mean, something has to give. I do understand that Dollar General has not released a statement as far as their policies. I did take it upon myself to try to search Dollar General's policies with weapons and their employees, and I found a handbook from 2013, and in that handbook, it stated that their employees are not allowed to have weapons on them inside of the store. At this point, I think we should do a call to action to corporate of Dollar General and also Family Dollar, because they get robbed a lot too. And we should call and demand that they start placing armed security in their stores, because we all a lot of us frequent those stores, because it's easier to go to Dollar General to pick up things than it is to go to a Walmart or a Target. I think they should start worrying more about their customer safeties, especially the Dollar Generals and Family Dollars that are in the high crime areas. You all should think more about your customers and your employees. I mean, people should not have to bring guns to work to protect themselves because they're trying to make a living. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, I understand the siblings are very upset. The sister was more vocal than the brother, and I understand that she was being upset, and it wasn't the fact that he was taking matters into his own hands, but at that moment, I feel like that man was just reacting, and his first reaction was to protect himself. You know, that Mr. Rapley came in there, obviously, to get what he want by any means necessary when he walked in there with a handgun. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye-bye.